He's chasing now. Making some moves for the next couple days coming. This is a spot we've been in a lot. We call it the corner. But Peanut has moved the stand to the X a little bit deeper than where we have. Chris has had a close call in here a couple times, but it always needed to be further, and Peanut's got it in the chips. But we're going to try to go ahead and have camera sets here and then another stand down here and have them ready to go. That way we're going to hang bases and everything. When it gets right, we're just going to ease in there to try to smoke one. But go get it hung. This is where they always are. They always come across this creek, hit this ridge, walk it right out. We've always been too far back in here. This is the chips. That's sick. So you basically got the big creek right here behind us. And then this is kind of where that ridge that we always hunted, trying to catch them coming off of it. This is kind of where it starts. I mean, when you get up there, you can see the lay of the land perfect. It ought to just come cruising right here, hit the ridge, follows the bend around to where we used to hunt. Plus, I like it. It drops off right here. That's one big thing to remember when it's rut and trying to call. This treetop here, and then it drops into the creek. So if one's cruising and call, he's got to come all the way into right here before he can tell. I like it. I love a stand that you know you can call to. You ain't got to use a decoy or nothing, because he's got to come all the way inside bow range before he can tell what's up. And then, pop. Moving in for an afternoon sit. Back to where we first started, in the back corner of that field where we saw the big 9, and he daylighted yesterday afternoon. He was in there all off and on all through the night. So on paper, we feel like we got a really good play. So I will say I'm gonna be on pins and needles from about 6 o'clock on. I feel really good about it. It's super windy right now. Wind picked up about 10 this morning, and it's gonna blow until 6, and then it drops to like 7 miles an hour for the last hour of daylight. Hopefully, does start trickling in, and we look up and say, here he comes. And he is a dang Kansas goat. Deer across the creek. That's him. Gosh, no, he's big, boy. I mean, framey big. He's on a doe. Golly. We are now in the game of hoping she comes out here. Golly, they're going right by where I shot that 7-point. Right by. We have laid eyes on the big 9. That's a shooter. No doubt. That's the 10. He's at 9. I don't know if that's the 10 or not. Boy, it is on, son. bucks just dogging does. I will say this, the light switch has flipped in Kansas. Everybody's chasing now. I have no idea how many bucks went in there to that little plot that stands in. Might have to slip up in there in the morning.
Welcome to Whistle Place Hunt Club, located in Phillips County, Arkansas, along the Mississippi River. Whistle Place is comprised of 3,200 plus or minus acres on the western side of the Mississippi River. It's going to be 10 shares, extremely low pressure, 10 shares on 3,200 acres, which is pretty unheard of along the Mississippi River. Ducks, deer, turkey, small game. You will enjoy everything the Mississippi River bottom has to offer.
Probably the best morning you could ask for. It is 18 degrees, little to no wind. We've had 4 days of north winds. Today is the first wind. It's supposed to be out of the south. We're actually 200 yards from where we started on the Big Nine. Just inside the woods, we saw the Big Nine yesterday from the field. He was right in here, dogging does. And then we saw all kind of bucks, steady chasing does off the field, dropping into here. So, wind is south on the map is kind of marginal, but from what we saw in here the other day and what we saw yesterday, we think we can cut it just enough and be okay. It is the absolute bedroom. Creek runs all the way down behind us. The sharp bend right here is the field where we've been hunting. We feel like the light switch has flipped. November 1st. Let's do it, Hunter. Hope you see a big one. Just let me know he's coming. Buck, Hunter, across the creek. That's him, no doubt. Same place he was yesterday up on that ridge. I can't call to him there. It's too open. We gotta get him on this side, though. He's going to the right. Let him get in this thick stuff, and then once he gets past us, I'll call, see if he'll come across. He's going to the right. He's looking. Come on, sucker. Here he comes. He's coming. Phillips coming across. He's going up the ridge. I just hope he don't put the wind in his face and go the other way. If he's coming to the calls, he'll come through here. But he's gonna try to get on that side of us. There he is right here, coming. Going off the back of the ridge. You see him? He's coming right at us. He's gonna drop down. Burl, burl. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's a touchback. Center, quartered away. We just killed the big 9. We just killed the big 9, baby. Oh, he throws. We just buried it in the big 9 at 42 yards, baby. Hey, hit him with them little burl. That's a freaking stone. Dude, I took my time. Quartered away. I sat there. I said, do not rush it. I settled at 40. Bottom third, and I let it eat, and it sunk, didn't it?
It sunk. I think he's quartered away. I think it's good. I mean, he come out of there hurting.
Dude, I ranged this tree 25, next tree was 30, or that log was like 34, and he's a couple steps past. I mean, I was like, dude, he's 40 all day. And I'm talking about, it was sitting solid, son. And I went, like, last rib is what I was aiming at. And it, I mean, sunk up in the big 9, baby.
Dude, that's the best one I've ever eaten.
Oh, son. My boy Chris, I got the shaky legs. Thank you, Lord, man. Thank you, Lord. We're definitely not going in there now. We're gonna give him some time.
So we gave it, it's been 7 hours now. Now we got back to the camp and when I shot, felt like it was quartered away, felt great, no questions at all. And then watched the footage back, and from Hunter's angle, kind of started doubting myself. And then we went back, pulled it up on the computer, and for sure, from my angle, Hunter was here, and I'm probably 3 feet away. And the deer's he was definitely quartered away. And so we feel really good about it. Everybody, we've sent it, of course, just like everybody else, texting all our buddies, and everybody's pretty much said kind of front of the gut, into the liver, possible lung. And that's the biggest question. We don't know if it made it to the lungs or if it's just gut and liver. So we just played it safe and gave him 7 hours, and we're going to ease in there and hopefully put our hands on him. But one good thing is 100% across the board, everybody has said dead deer. So hopefully we're going to put our hands on the big 9.
So when we shot him, he went hard left, like down this ridge. Peanut was gonna walk the top where he could see over in there. I was gonna try to find some blood first, but it was still in him. I just really don't think he's gonna be far. I mean, we got out quiet and eased out. He should be 150 yards from the stand. There's blood right here. Hey, I got blood right here. I don't know where they went. Peanut. Peanut. I got blood. So he came right up here. Do what? He's got the deer. Woo! He didn't go no piece. Stands right there. Dude, thank you, Peanut. That is at the mass, man. Like you can't see that in all those pictures. All right, so I got to check him in before I can even put my hands on him. Check him in, boys. Confirmation. We are tagged out in Kansas. God. Look at all the trash, Peanut. Oh. Goodness gracious, dude. He's got awesome beams. Those tines, that acre. God. Peanut, my biggest ever with a bow is 161. And I believe we might have topped it. That is a absolute Kansas toad. That body is incredible. Hunter, that is a big 9, buddy. Joey, he watched the footage. He goes, man, what is it? Like my biggest ever with a bow is 161 9 point. He said, what is it with you and these 9s? I can just tell you, Joey D, these big 9s keep walking by, we'll keep firing. Man, there is nothing more fun than bow hunting these suckers in the rut and tricking one, calling him in 43 yards, and this right here. Peanut, thank you, buddy. Yep. We've had some unbelievable hunts over the years. Started with just an old invite, and look how far it's come now. Now we're just begging that you keep letting us hunt.
Hunt information provided by Southern Ag Credit, the premier lender for all your land financing needs.